Hello everyone, and welcome to this segment, episode 0 of the Blood Drawn Chronicles. My name is Michael Bradley, and I am the creator of the Blood Drawn Chronicles series. The Blood Drawn Chronicles is a new original series I wrote and created here at DigiFox Studios. DigiFox Studios is a podcast production studio, and the Blood Drawn Chronicles is the first installment of a multitude of series that we look forward to releasing in the near future. The Blood Drawn Chronicles follows the story of a stranger from another world named Myrick and his personal encounters with humans and the creatures of this world known as the vampires. This series is an entire first-hand account taken from Myrick's own personal manuscripts. The story is set on Earth and takes place in the year 1690. Myrick comes to Earth from his world and immediately sets out in search of a runaway from his world, who has hidden himself within the tight-knit society created by the vampires, which secretly governs over humanity. Myrick goes onward, seeking out the runaway he came here for, and ultimately ends up clashing with the bloodthirsty creatures of the night. In his journey, he comes to realize there's not much difference between vampires and himself. This series was written by myself, drawing much of my inspiration from actual vampire lore. This story, in a way, explains the origins of vampires through a new, unique perspective. There have been many people along the way who have helped me one way or another to achieve the realization of this production. I'd like to take this time to thank those individuals, starting with my good friend Jessica Jensen, to whom without the basis of this story may not have started. Thank you, Jess. And I want you to know how much I love you for the amount of support and input you have given me throughout this project. I'd like to thank my DigiFox co-writer and good friend Daniel Klein for all the brainstorming we did together to make this series a reality. I'd also like to thank the following people: Bryce Bankard, host of the Nocturnal Disney podcast, for all the support you've given me; Paul Roberts, Richard Manzo, and Sterling Torville, for all the input you guys gave that helped further the story. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my good friends and fellow crew, John Klein, Nancy Vega, and Deborah Lally, for all the support and feedback during the post-production stages of the first season. Thank you. The Blood Drawn Chronicles was produced in an audiobook-like storytelling format with some of the most promising talents in voice acting. The story is written in the complete point of view of our main protagonist, who is voiced by the great talent that is Nelson Ventura. We hope you enjoy immersing yourself in this story as much as we enjoyed making it for you. With that, I conclude episode 0 of the Blood Drawn Chronicles. But before I go, I want to thank you, the listener, for giving us the opportunity to entertain you, and I only wish that we may continue to do so as the time goes on. We hope to make you proud to call yourselves a Blood Drawn Chronicles fan. This is Michael Bradley saying thank you and goodbye.